All right, good morning. We're back out at the apartment complex. It's week 3. We're gonna walk around this morning and see what's going on. We've taken out about 50, 60 dumpsters worth of stuff. All of these buildings around here that we're gonna walk through in a second have all been completely gutted to the studs. 100%. We've got new roofs going, one of the last buildings. We've got a massive water leak out here. Let's walk around and take a look at it all. We've got one holdout building. All of the units have been gutted out, except the last holdout unit, and I'm sure he's gonna move out in a couple days. We've got a serious water leak right here. We've got all of our water meters off. This looks like it is actually at the hydrant. So we're gonna have to get the county out here today to take a look at that. But none of our water meters are spinning and the plumbers can't get to it. It's probably like 10, 12 feet down. Let's go take a look at this building. This one is for sure gutted to the studs. It has been rewired, and I think they've started on the plumbing, definitely the plumbing demo. Let's go upstairs. This is what we like to see. We walk in these units, we made the call to go ahead and gut them to the studs because we want it done right. We want to see all the electrical, all the plumbing, all the ductwork, HVAC, we gotta make sure that it's all good, and we got one shot to do it, so we said, you know what? It's a lot cheaper to pay someone to tear out the sheetrock and put the sheetrock back in. And here's a pro tip. Get the guys that are gonna put the sheetrock back in, see if they wanna demo it, right? You can always pay them to do both. A lot of times they're looking for the work. The reason I do that is because the give a crap factor. Okay, if you hire someone to come in here and demo, they're just gonna make a bunch of mess and who cares? But if the guys that are gonna come back and put the sheetrock back up, they know they're gonna have to clean up their own mess. So they do a pretty good job demoing. We've had some success like that. All right, so talk about electrical upgrades that we've done in this small 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartments. We added ceiling fan boxes to both the living room and the bedroom, right? You want to be able to securely hang a ceiling fan up there. We've got all new windows coming. I'm just not sure when we want to install them right now, in which order. Ran some new wires right here for our electrical boxes in 3 ways. Inspected our panel. You can see into the bathroom, full gut job. We're gonna put a new tub with tile surround. We've centered our vanity light. We'll have a wall-to-wall vanity. We've pulled the old copper connections and we're re-plumbing everything with PEX. Just nice, clean, new. In the kitchen, what we've done is we've added 4 puck lights, can lights, centered in the kitchen. It's gonna throw a lot of LED light. We moved the stove and got our new kitchen layout set up, ran our microwave circuit. Over here, we're converting everything to electrical. So before this was gas heat, gas water heater, and we've since converted it all to electrical. We have room in the panel. Remember, let's take a look. I gotta tell you guys, we've talked about this in other modules. We've got room in the panel for more breakers. So if you have room in the panel and it's a good panel, it's a great opportunity to upgrade to all electrical, right? You're gonna run a couple 50-amp circuits or 40-amp circuits depending on the size of the units that you're doing. Remember how we talked about washer boxes? Super inexpensive, but a fresh new washer box, all the new drain lines. We're gonna have to tear out our HVACs, put new HVACs in here. This is the new lines for our HVACs, so we can go from gas to electric heat pump. I love seeing them open like this. It warms my heart, guys. This is what renovations are all about. I tell you, it gets even more scarier when you have sheetrock on them and you're trying to fix these things. Scarier? Did I say scary? More scarier. That's right. It's scarier to me when there's sheetrock on the walls and you don't know what's behind it, and we're spending all this money to just update the cosmetics and the things on the outside of the walls where we have no idea about the connections behind the sheetrock. And we want this to be a long-term project, so we want it to be all right. One of the things we didn't count on is all of the blown-in insulation And we'll put some pictures across the bottom right now, but when we took down this ceiling, there was about 5 foot of blow-in insulation that just came down inside of here, and we did not account for that. That's a little bit that's left up there from the mess, and we'll just leave that to keep insulating, but we'll have to come back after we finish these and have blow-in insulation right here in the scuttle hole and fill up these whole attic spaces with blow-in insulation. You can see we've got our double 5/8 firewall in between each unit, so everything's fire rated. We've got sheetrock here as well as sheetrock on the other side of the wall, so that's our double 5/8 firewall. Looks great. Let's take a look outside. All right, check it out. We got Zach out in the wild, guys. We found Zach early in the morning. He was sleeping in one of these units, and he didn't even hear us. We rolled right up on him. We got no door? Sorry, we got more doors on the way. Windows for sure. It's looking better already. Let's walk down to, I think this is our fire unit. Let's go take a look. So before this one was completely burned, it's gonna need a full gut. We'll have to do a panel. Was it this one? I actually think it's down there. Yeah, I think it's down there. Next one. Morning, sir. How are you? Old metal washer boxes. That's what we like to take out, put in the new ones. No, it's on the corner. They actually did a pretty good job of getting the smell out by taking everything out. Yeah, check that out right here. It was getting ready to be a bad day in the bedroom, buddy. And so that's behind the sheetrock. That is just from the hole that was for the light fixture. That's how much fire and smoke got up in there really quick. Obviously, we're gonna need a new panel. We're gonna rewire this whole unit. That's the plan. Let's go upstairs and take a look at the sheetrock up there. All right, much better. Much better. Look how clean this is. Let's get this windows closed. All right, much cleaner. We're going back with, sounds like work. We like work. We're going back with slick ceilings. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt for our sheetrock to patch and get them really slick. But what we did was on those other buildings where we pulled the ceiling down and all that insulation, we said, you know what? It just might be some more work, but we can't dump all that insulation out. It's just not cost effective to clean it up and add it back in there. We'll just have to make these ceilings perfect when we get done. Look good. I like this. This is what I wanted to see. Everything's still good. This unit hasn't been, electricians haven't been in here. It's ready to go. So we've only got one dumpster left on site. I like that. It's about time to meet a landscaper back out here. Talk landscape. We've got hundreds of thousands of dollars of hardscape. This is what we call hardscape, right? Maybe not hundreds, maybe $80,000 worth of hardscapes, meaning if I went to a landscaper and I said, I want all of this done with today's prices, it would be astronomical to build all these walls. So we're not gonna tear all this stuff out. The goal is to use what we have someone come in and really clean it up, build us something, implement us something that looks really, really good, that's sustainable, that's scalable, that's manageable for the future tenants and clients that are gonna own this place. We've got all new roofs. You can see the new roofs there. See the new roofs going on over here. We love it. And you can see, let's take a look. I know we've talked about it before, but the stacks that are coming out of that roof, right? We're going all electrical. So we've removed and gotten rid of a lot of those stacks, those exhaust stacks. And now if you can see these roofs over here, very, very nice. Nothing on top. A lot of good work going on. Super excited with this project. Keeping everything moving. We're about week 3, maybe 4 weeks into the construction. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6 buildings completely demoed. We have one holdout tenant guy over here that won't leave. We're working on getting him out, but we've demoed all the units around him. The metal guy has taken his air condenser, so he has no air conditioning anymore, and the roofer's asking him if he can pull the hot water heater. So he knows it's time to go. His days are numbered. We're giving him his space and his due process so that he can find somewhere else to live. That's just how we do business.